Students, welcome to your English grammar class. Today we are going to start with the new topic, determiners. Okay, so what are determiners? First I'll explain you that in a very simple language. Determiners are words that are placed just before or or 2 to 3 words before a noun. Okay, and then there are different kinds of determiners which we'll be doing in detail in this chapter, like the predeterminers, the articles, the demonstratives, the possessives, ordinals, cardinals, qualifiers, distributives, and interrogatives. So all these we'll be studying in detail. But first, let me show you with this sentence. He is a dash teacher. Okay, so first what do we need to do? We need to spot a noun in this sentence. So which is a noun in this sentence? Yes, the teacher is a noun in this sentence, right? So is it like any such kind of word is put before the word teacher, like the this, that, those, which is showing something, right? So yeah, there's an a before teacher, so he is a teacher. So here the a becomes the determiner. This is my book. Okay, so here this a is an article. This is my book. So again you need to, first thing you need to do is spot out the noun. So here the book is the noun over here. So what is the word that is just before the word book? My. Okay, what do you, when you read this word my, what comes into your mind? What what does it show to you? It shows like the right, the ownership, who is owning this. So this come under possession, you can say also possession. So mine is a determiner, but it comes under possessives. Okay, it shows possession, ownership. So let's see what is the definition of the term determiners. Determiners specify the range of reference of noun. Okay, so it tells us about the range of the reference of a noun. They make the given noun definite and indefinite. Okay, so the noun is given and so they divide it into definite and indefinite. They may also indicate quantity. They will also show some kind of quantity. Determiners are always placed before a noun. Okay, so this you need to keep in mind. This is the most important thing, that a determiner is always placed before a noun. So when you are looking for or trying to spot a determiner, at that time the first thing you need to do is spot out a noun, and then you can easily make out where you can find the determiner. So let us know about the kind of determiners in detail. So we'll be doing all of these determiners in details, like the predeterminers. Predeterminers are half of, both. So you have to look for these words when you're trying to spot out predeterminers. All of, twice, quite, double, such, rather, etc. So in this we'll be just looking at what are these words, okay, which come under these determiners, and then we'll be doing each one in detail. Articles are, we are doing it since here's a and the. Demonstratives, again these, that, these, and those, which shows something. Possessives are mine, my, your, are, his, her, it's, their. So this shows who does it belong to, right? Ordinals, ordinal numbers, first, second, third, fourth, last, next, etc. Cardinal numbers are 1, 2, 3, 100,000, etc. These come under cardinal. Please do not get confused with ordinals and ordinals and cardinals. Okay, so qualifiers, much, may, enough, several, lot of, plenty of, some, few, all, both, no, many, little, another, etc. These words come under qualifiers. Distributives, each, every, either, neither. Interrogative, wh words, what, which, whose, etc. So let's see what are predeterminers. Okay, predeterminers, again let's when you do this with that, you just need to revise these words. What comes under predeterminers? Half of, both, all of, twice, quite, double, such, rather, etc. These are the words when you're looking for predeterminers. Predeterminers are normally placed before an indefinite article. Okay, so when a predeterminer is placed, they are normally placed before an indefinite article, adjective and noun to express an opinion about the noun they modify. Okay, so they express a tell us which noun they are modifying. Then we'll see like articles, what comes under articles. A and the articles are placed before nouns. Like first let's see this example. She is such a beautiful woman. So here such is the predeterminer, right, before the adjective beautiful. Like it was quite a nice day. So again quite is a predeterminer. Then it is rather a small car. So rather is again a predeterminer. So I think it is not necessary that every time it comes up like before an indefinite article or a indefinite adjective or an adjective or a noun. It can be either of it. Okay, so small car again an adjective, car is a noun. Moving on to articles. Articles are placed before nouns. So these articles are always placed before noun. But then we have these two types of articles, indefinite articles and definite articles. So let's see the use of the indefinite articles. Indefinite articles a and an are called the indefinite articles because it does not speak of any particular person or a thing. And they are indefinite articles because they do not speak about any particular thing. They are used with singular countable nouns only. A and an, now these rules you need to keep in mind. So they are used with singular countable nouns only. Mumbai is a metropolitan city. The elephant is an animal. Countable nouns, and there is a and an used before it. A is placed before consonant sound. Always we have been doing this since we were kids, right? That we place an a before a consonant sound and an before a vowel sound. So a glass is on the table. So glass, consonant sound, so we put an A. Seema is a girl, consonant sound, so we put an A. An is followed by a vowel sound. So like I told you, it is an apple. So a is a vowel, so an. Eat an orange daily. Orange is again a vowel sound, so an. Then there are some words start with a vowel letter but begin with a consonant sound, so we use the article a before these words. So these are some words, right, we have done in our previous articles chapter also in the previous years. Like there are certain words which start with a vowel but they sound like a consonant, they have a consonant sound, right? Like Mr. John is a European, so here yo gives you a consonant sound, right? U sound. So we have put an A and not an. I have a 1 rupee note. Okay, again here it is also giving a consonant sound, so we have put an A. 1. What a unique yo, it is giving like a you sound, right? It is a unique what a unique idea it is, so we have put an A. A or an is used before the names of professions. Then you use A and an before the professions. My brother is an engineer. My father is a doctor. So we cannot, it's not specific that with all the professions we can use A or with all the professions we use an. It is used as per the pronunciation again. Okay, some words begin with a silent H, so we use an before them. Okay, so the words which have silent H, we use an before them. I am an honest man. Okay, the H over here is silent. You just read these words, right? honest. We don't read it honest. Okay, so I am an honest boy. So why we've put an, because this H is silent and it is giving a O sound, and O is a vowel. I will be back in an hour and not hour. Okay, so what do you call this word? We don't call it hour, we call it an hour. So the R gives it a consonant sound, a vowel sound. So we put an before the word and not a. We use an with abbreviations beginning with the letters having vowel sounds. Then again we use abbreviations. These are called the abbreviations, MLA, NRI. These are the abbreviations, means short forms. Okay, so we use again a or an, keeping in mind the consonant and vowel sound. Mr. A.K. Gupta is an MLA. So MLA, it is giving a vowel sound, so we have put an. Mr. Nene is an NRI. So again we have used an. So we have used an before n. The indefinite article is used before certain nouns that are considered as singular unit. Okay, it is also used with certain nouns that are considered as single unit. The old man had a pen and paper in his hand. Okay, so the old man had a pen and paper in his hands. This is considered as a single unit. Moving on to the last topic for today, uses of the. When exactly will we use the? We use the for a person or a thing already mentioned. Okay, when do we use the? When we have already mentioned a person or a thing, at that time we will be using the. Like for example, this is the man I met yesterday. The is used before superlative degrees. Whenever you are using any superlative degree, at that time also we will be using the. In this sentence, he is the best singer. So your best is the superlative degree, right? So before a superlative degree we will be using the. The is used before a singular noun to denote a whole class. Okay, so it is also used before a singular noun when you are denoting the whole class of it. Like for example, the dog is a faithful animal. So here you are not talking about a single dog, but you are in general talking about all the dogs. We use the before names of rivers, like we did in when we did the article chapter. The Ganga is a holy river. When you're addressing with her name a river, then we use the. Before the names of oceans, it is the is used. Again, when you are talking about any ocean, here instead of Ganga, the Brahmaputra, the Sindhu, the any river, you can use the before the river. Before the names of the oceans, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, with all these we use the. Before the names of mountain ranges, the is used. The Himalayas is impressive. So again, this is a mountain range, right? So Himalayas, so we will use the. This the is also used before unique thing, one of its kind. Okay, it is also used with things which is only one of in its kind. It's only one and there are not many. So specific, for specific, the sun sets in the west. Only the sun sets in the west, nothing else sets in the west, right? So it is specific and unique. So we will have used the before sun. We also use the before holy books, before the name of any holy book, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Bible, we use the. Okay, then moving on to, it is the is used before the names of human race. Okay, the English are brave, the Indians are hardworking. Again, so this is also used against human race. When you're talking about a human race, you use the. We use the before the names of deserts, any, the Sahara desert, the Thar desert, the Run of Kutch, anything. We specific, so we use the is used before dates or periods of time. Okay, again the is used before dates and periods, like Diwar is a popular film of the 1970s. So uh, dates or periods of time, this is the date or a period of time, so before that also we use the is also used before the names of trains and ships. Okay, whenever we are talking about the trains and the ships, we use the Tejas Express is a very fast train. Okay, so we are talking about any specific train or ship, at that time also we use the, like the any train, it can be any ship, it can be whatever. It's not that only with certain we can use the, with all the ships and trains we can use the, which has a name. Okay, that is very important. The is also used to refer to the body parts. Whenever you are referring to your body parts, at that time also you will be using the. Okay, Ramesh suffers from an injury in the left leg. We cannot say in a left leg, so we have to say in the left leg. There is also the is also used before the names of large public buildings and monuments. Okay, whenever you are talking about large public buildings or monuments, at that time also you have to use the Taj Mahal is located on the bank of the Yamuna river. Again, see here the Yamuna river, so this is the name of the river, so here also we have used the, and the Taj Mahal is the name of the monument, so here also we have used the specifically. Okay students, so it is all about that's all about today. So I want you all to just listen to this video very carefully and understand what are determiners and what are the topics which are covered under determiners. Today I have covered predeterminers and articles. In my next section I'll be continuing with the rest of the topics. So just I'll be sharing some notes also for it, so kindly view that, and if you all have any doubts you all can call me. Thank you.